What we're trying to do with our photographs is just make them images, and that's really what I think photography is coming down to, is just imagery instead of documentation.
I think like every photographer, we went through a style identity crisis, not really knowing which direction to go in. And I think one day what we realized, we just wanted the purest form of images, just the person in a background. That's really what we've kept true to.
It's a funny progression because we started out as models. When we were doing it for free and for fun, it was a really fun time in our lives. As soon as it became a little more serious and about making money, it wasn't working. It just did not make us happy anymore. We hated taking 8 hours to take one picture. We hated not being fed. We hated when the photographer just ignored us until it was time to do the shoot.
You do have to feel like this person isn't just taking from you. The work that feels the strongest, that when we were doing our portrait series for like a year and a half, was that I think shooting took about 15 minutes and hanging out was 2 hours, because we would always just like sit with them and like learn so much about them, and you get so much more out of them as models that way. I think that's the most important thing, is make the model feel like a person. I think once you've modeled and you've been doing it, you see the lie every time you look at it, and it starts to change your image of how you view photography.
Other photography that we just like get annoyed with is like, oh look, I'm walking down the street and I'm really walking down the street. I'm really going to work. I don't really have a makeup artist behind me and someone fixing my hair, or I'm doing dishes raw. Look at me. Like, that's like lying. And we feel like what we try to do is, yeah, this is just a person in front of a seamless. This is a portrait, and it's not trying to be anything else.
I'm not asking for opinions,
I think there's also something like sort of vulnerable and awkward about the way the pictures came out, and I guess, you know, every art that you do is always a reflection of yourself, and it really did capture a certain time for us, because a lot of those were friends, and I think we just, you know, made, you know, and what we call is our quintessential homage to that style, and I think we're kind of ready to see, yeah, maybe do some still life, just objects, but it's just really about
Making nice images.
making nice pictures.
Past my now, but so with my